And this is definitely how a knife attack will not look like in real life. Stay till the end of the video so you can see how knife attack actually looks like in real life. We already saved above 90 lives, but we created this channel of hoping to save even more, so we can then make your training even better and start preparing for real knife attacks and not just movie films attacks. So to survive, keep watching. Why exactly are we so concerned about the knives? It's the most dangerous weapon you can meet outside. Why? Even a little girl with a knife is very dangerous. You can get it absolutely anywhere, in almost every single shop. Every single person has used a knife in the past. Everyone had it in their hands as opposed to like a pistol.
Even the police, even the special forces instructors don't know how to exactly fight with the knife.
The first fact would be the distance. As we said, people train it from a very far distance, like 2 arms length. So I have a lot of time to see the guy and I can do anything I want, right? How it actually looks, statistics says that about 71% of the attacks start from meter or even closer. The weapon is hidden till the very last moment. And now I'm supposed to react from here. The difference between my first reaction, I can block or whatever, and here, it's very limited. Even by the first point only, the whole training that we showed in the beginning makes absolutely no sense because the dynamic is completely different. See, that's where we are getting. If you are training for a long distance, at least 2 arms length, what are you actually preparing for? Because it's not reality. Good thing to understand is why it actually happens. Why is it so close distance? Well, many people don't recognize that they are being under attack until they're very close. It's not like in trainings when I have 2 meters and he shows me and I have the time. He'll go very close to me with the weapon hidden because he doesn't want me to just run away. Or maybe he'll use something like a distraction. In many cases he's like, give me the cigarettes. Oh, okay man, of course. And I'm being stabbed. That's how it looks. And that's why it looks like this. Conflict doesn't start from 2 meters. It starts very close. Another fact is going to be that you are going to be surprised by this situation. So the maybe very last moment you will not even understand that I'm actually being stabbed. Is it some kind of a joke? Is it a prank? It's not, it's a real life attack. Because we are talking about murder and not some just threatening. That's why he starts very close. If he will be threatening, of course, the distance is longer. We are talking about murder. He wants to increase his chances of actually killing me. That's why he's going to start from very short distance. That's why he will keep the weapon hidden till the very last moment. Maybe he's not even being aggressive. We don't have to fight. He can be talking about absolutely normal stuff. Yeah, of course, yeah. And now he stabs me. And maybe you're thinking, no, I would definitely know. Really? It can be hidden everywhere. It can be behind the back. Maybe he has it in his sleeve. And he could be just asking me, hey man, can you tell me where I am? Hey, do you know how much time it is? And the time I think, I'm getting stabbed. The weapon will stay hidden in the case of murder and he will be very close. You will be surprised a lot in the real life. Third fact is that the second hand will not be dead. Like we were showing in the beginning. They are always teaching it as one attack and the other hand is just flowing somewhere behind. Then it's very easy to defend every single time and I will feel like a god because out of 100 attempts I can always block and strike. So what is the second hand going to do? It has many options. Maybe it will be a strike, at first bomb, and then he starts stabbing. What else? Maybe he grabs me by hair. Maybe he'll grab me by my t-shirt or hoodie. That's what the second hand is doing. Maybe even clinching behind the neck. That makes such a big difference in training. All the techniques maybe that you know from past, try using it on the person that will do anything with his second hand. The whole body is going to be fighting. He can be kicking you in it while doing it. No problem. But the second hand in most of the cases in the trainings is that, and in real life it will always do something. Just imagine yourself attacking. You would actually just leave the hand behind you? Probably not.
You can thinking about the reaction. If the basic reaction is something like block and hit, you use the second hand, isn't it? Okay, and he has the second hand for cover himself too. It's mean if you cover yourself, I cover myself. This is the problem. Only this, and your technique is not useful.
Another fact would be that it's not only one attack, but it's multiple attacks. It's something like a sewing machine. He'll just continue going. Then the training loses purpose completely because there's a big difference. Okay, he's using the second hand, but only one attack. Of course, I will block it 100 out of 100 attempts. What happens is the second hand is not dead. He grabs me and he will not just do one attack. I can block the first one, but then he will continue. Why would he stop after the first one? He wants to kill me again. If you would be the attacker, you would be doing the same. So why would the attacker not? The way of I will just block it, goes completely out of the way. How long are you going to be only blocking the attacks before he actually kills you? Remember, it's not one attack, never. Another fact would be the brutality of the situation. It's not going to be stationary. Like we said, he's going to do multiple steps. His second hand is not going to be that. But the most important, it's going to be in movement. He's not just going to be standing in one place and stabbing me. What it's actually going to look like is, this hand will do anything. Grab, choke, push, pull. Many things that he can do. Nothing stops him from using anything. He could be kneeing me to the balls if he wants to. What is stopping him? Unrealistic training? Probably not. Is this how you train or how you teach? Because this is what it's going to look like. Look at the videos that are presented on YouTube channels. Peter can tell you that he saw thousands of videos of murder. It never looks like in the trainings. It always looks like this. The brutality of the situation will surprise you to that fact, if you are not training to it, that you'll probably be just standing there doing nothing. Because that's the reaction of people when they are not prepared. Another point is the ground. It says that about 50% of the attacks with knife end on the ground. Why? Because maybe during the whole thing like we are fighting, he was the one that wants to take me to the ground. So okay, the first point is he wants to take me to the ground. Another one is maybe you or I in this situation will want to take him to the ground. He's stabbing, and I will go for a takedown because I want to take it to the ground, because I have it in my muscle memory. Another one is we are in dynamics of the situation. You can trip over anything. You can fall over. Maybe in the heat of the situation, both of us didn't want to fall, but we did. Many of the fights will end up on the ground. And then you look at systems, how they train it, and there's barely any wrestling with a knife, let alone like a ground fighting with a knife. It happens in 1 out of every 2 cases, and you don't train it. Where's the logic behind that? The fight will most likely be on the ground. A very important thing in this one is going to be that the attack is probably going to be from behind or from the back, from the downside. Why? Because he's probably going to be hiding the weapon there. Doesn't want me to show it. If he would want to go from up, it would take too much time. Why would he do it? It will probably be from here, down. That's why in many cases, when 2 people are fighting, I grab him and he stabs me right here. If I get stabbed here, ooh, the time is ticking very, very fast, guys. Attack from up can happen, but it will mostly happen because we are armed forces. I have the vest, so he doesn't want me to step to the vest. He'll probably want to go above and strike here. You are a normal civilian. That doesn't really matter that much to you. You need to focus mostly on these ones. And again, most of the population is right-handed, so the attack will come from the left side. So if you are training mostly these ones, ask why? Why would the other guy do it? Context, guys. Always, always, always context.
Nobody says that it is not possible to attack from other direction or something like this, but this is the probably first step and you need it to focus for the first, of course. Yeah, you don't want it to kill or die only by the first hit, but it doesn't matter if you're starting from here or from here, blah, blah, blah. But you only focus for, okay, I look at him and his right hand looks, let's say, strange. Yeah, there's something go wrong.
He's not moving.
Yeah. I come, whatever, but the second hand is like stroke or...
Many people make the point that I carry my own weapon. That's going to solve the whole problem. I'll just draw and do it. What we talked about before is that the distance when it comes to murder is very, very close. Even if he's carrying a gun with him. Where's the actual time for him to draw? Not even special forces trying to draw 1 meter between each other. Let's take a look at it, okay? So the weapon is hidden. That's how long it takes. For me, how long does it take? We're here. What, 3 to 4 steps already before the gun is even drawn? Just the opinion of I carry my weapon, that's going to solve everything, is bad. Even, like I said, with special forces, we do train them that first you will have to solve the situation with your hands and then you can get to your weapon. If you have been paying close attention, from here, it doesn't matter if it's baton, weapon, like a gun. I don't have the time to draw. And even if I do, I'm going to get stabbed 15 times before I even draw. So the solution, my only weapon, think again. The fact that you will get cut. But we are not just saying it like in many self-defense books where it's count with you are going to get cut. Okay, thanks. We are saying it because you need to be prepared even after the fight. Okay, you won the fight, the guy, you are gone from the situation, he's beat up, great. But if you got cut or stabbed a couple of times, you are bleeding. What to do with it? a big difference between you will get cut, good information, and you will get cut, so count with it. Do you carry a small first aid with you? Do you know how to make a tourniquet with your weapon? Or some improvised one? Or do you carry the real ones with you? From our experience, very, very, very small percentage of people actually do count with it the real way. Not just, okay, mentally I know I'm gonna get cut, but actually being prepared for it. First aid, know how to make improvised tourniquet. That's what's going to save your whole life after the fight. During the fight, it's the skill. After it, it's your maybe way of thinking. Okay, I do carry these things with me because I know what can happen.
You need the hemostatic and this stuff, and not only thinking about you, but let's say, okay, there's my girlfriend, somebody stab her, okay, I be able to stop him, even with the gun, maybe yes, maybe no, or bare hand, but now, what's next? There's the injury of my girlfriend, or my daughter, for my colleague in the police, whatever. I needed a lot of training, not only for the self-defense, but about the treatment of the injuries. It's about the complexion of defense, not only about one point, one technique, not only about, okay, there's the bear hug, there's the slapping, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not so important to know. I needed this information, I needed this training, like the model situation, like the training in the scenario. This is the big difference.
So the most of the comments that we get is usually, great, you told us not what to do. So what am I supposed to do? Well, guys, we can't keep it in one video. The solution will be coming in the next videos. Why? The scenarios. There's a big difference if I am alone in this situation, or do I have to protect someone? That makes a big difference. Another one, I am standing in a park and I have lots of space, or I'm sitting at a restaurant and someone starts stabbing me. Or there's 5 of them. Those are so many different cases that it's hard to just say, exactly, for this one, do I have a weapon? Do I have a gun? Do I have a baton? There's so many things that it's just undoable in one video. It's impossible. That's why we are not going to give you the solution right now in this video, but it will come in more videos. So that's why you need to be in touch with our channel. Don't wait 1 week, 2 days. Do it now. Now it only takes few seconds to go, share and send it to your friends, because again, you can help save their lives. Do it now, please.